joining us. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable.
Opponents have looked lost against this guy. He's pitching. It doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
Offense ain't giving him no wins
Up to hit.
For the Dodgers, first base
right now.
number 5.
Dodgers are undefeated, 8-0.
Swing and a drive, deep left field. That's back there. Gone.
Are you kidding me?
The first batter of the game leaves the yard. His second
Hello?
of the year.
What?
The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
First, okay.
Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No
We know now we know how this game's gonna go.
He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you
That
what,
wasn't even in the zone. That was like on top of the zone.
Here's Mike Tauchman. Just missed.
They're currently riding a 6-game losing streak, but it's about to be 7. Starting to look like last season here.
Ground ball left side. Rojas throws on to first.
That ball wasn't even in the zone. I mean, it was like on top of the zone, but how do you even get that out?
It features a great veteran presence, Marcus Semien.
Well, last year had over 90 RBIs, fell short of that 100 benchmark milestone, but you know he's got motivation to come out this year and reach that number. He's just a quality hitter, sound mechanics, and look for him to be a big run producer in this lineup.
Shohei Ohtani in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
1-0. You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins.
Saying how John Gray doing? Gave up his first home run. I don't know.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing.
Take a seat, my boy.
Some high cheese for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location.
We ain't letting that home run
with
let
2
it affect
strikes,
us.
have to be ready to pull the trigger.
That was an ambush ring right there.
Misses. And it's 1-0.
Going out, he was looking for that first pitch, and it was a bit out of the zone too. Way to get 2 quick outs right away after that solo home run.
Check swing, called strike. That one outside. And the count now even up. Center field. Ciani moving under this one.
The pitch was inside it, bro.
But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is Cardinals baseball on the show Midwest. Back here at Busch Stadium. And today's starter, Roki Sasaki.
What's that?
Gene
No,
served
no,
too,
no.
dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year,
not dropping.
possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Here's the Cardinals lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense
We have
today?
10 stolen base,
Boog,
and
I
we're
think when you got
second
a
in the
guy
NL.
that's this talented on the mound, you got to
And
find
our ranking
ways
and
to
speed
disrupt
is
his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that
21st
can
weekend,
handle the bat,
but we
perhaps,
somehow first
bunt for a
with
base
steals.
hit. Get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out.
Okay,
Mess up
I
his
guess we got
timing,
speed on
somehow
this
try to
team.
get in his head a little bit, and then when he
But not
does
according
come in
to
the
this
zone,
game,
you
we
may
are
only
ranked
get one pitch.
ball, no
You
strike.
better not
21st
miss
to
it.
22nd in speed. Kind of weird.
On the ground to third.
You're safe. You're safe. You're safe.
No throw, and he's out at first. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Josh Bell, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Not a good start in this season for him.
Bell working through some struggles lately.
That's all you had to say? Just struggle, Weasley? Huh?
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Donovan leads off first with one away.
That's a ball.
Okay.
Squeeze through that.
Ah.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
I don't know why I was late. I should have known a fastball was coming anyway.
3-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's Nolan Gorman. Hitless last night, and they only scored one run. And first offering is
straighten
fouled
that out.
off. And there's a ball.
1-1.
Two outs. That one
2-1.
misses.
Wow.
Ball two. And a foul ball. Got him swinging.
There's no way I'd miss that.
The Cards leave one, and it remains 1-0.
Hey, when the game don't tell you if he was early or late on it. After the third strike for the last out.
Back here in St. Louis, the batter now will be Will Smith. Gray measures 6 feet 4 inches. 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick back in 2013. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Oh, we signed a former first-round pick.
High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not going to think about him. That's a good thing.
Got him.
slider down and away. It's just kind
Take
of
a
a slow
seat,
down.
mop.
With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and
Look at that.
halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it.
I like this
Tell you
cam.
what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Said he was last year MVP World Series.
That's a laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting seventh, third
Muncy
baseman,
digs in.
Max Muncy.
He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. And that's through their
Yeah, we
first
lost to them last game.
0-1. One thing with Max Muncy, it'll
I
be
mean,
interesting
we
to
only
see
lost
what
by
he
1,
throws
which
here.
is pretty decent
He
against a
hammers the
team like
fastball.
this, which are only giving up 2 runs. That's pretty decent.
Gray a move to first. Hernandez dives back in safely. Fought off foul.
Take a
He
seat.
misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Well, when you
Adios,
commit to throwing an
amigos.
inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Here is Marcus Semien. And that one is lifted in the air.
Get their nuke. Get their nuke.
Drops into the glove. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for LA. And they lead it 1-0. Back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the 2nd. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ivan Herrera.
That was a foul.
ball. And the righty deals. And there's a foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
That wasn't a ball.
And takes low for ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fades another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Now batting Michael Ciani.
I
1
swear it
for 4
doesn't
with a
seem
double
it
in
was so
yesterday's
early.
game. Upstairs. Ball 1.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a
Right
hitter.
to you. You gotta be
Hauls it
kidding me.
in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Lars Nootbaar getting ready to hit. And a big swing and a miss.
Wow.
No balls, 1 strike.
inside.
That's the ball.
And now it's even 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a ground ball. Fires to first on the run.
I
On the
literally
run,
bounced
nice
right
play.
to you. Bro, that looked like it was going up the middle.
1, 2, 3 go to Cardinals. Still behind by a count of 1-0.
Why did I deserve a replay? That wasn't nothing spectacular.
On to the third inning. And the batter now, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
Gray back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
It's 0-1.
Chases
Got
the
him.
changeup in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
A good fastball changeup combo has always been devastating for hitters, and that was a great example in that at bat. Changeup, fastball, changeup, and he goes down on just 3 pitches. And as a hitter, once you're down 0-2 in that spot, you have no idea what to sit on. You got a 50-50 chance when you guess. So I'm sure that changeup looked like a fastball almost the entire way to the plate.
Here is Freddie Freeman.
Oh, we're going to start out the game with a home run.
1-1. One out, bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Crazy part is he only has a 63 power against righties.
Lined into right. Newtbar makes the play. 2 down.
But he's in the high 90s with contact against
Now batting,
righties.
Right fielder, Mike
So up
Tauchman.
next, Mike Tauchman grounded out his first time. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
That one
No,
missed.
that's down. Ball.
2 out, space is empty. And there's a
That
ball.
missed. That's the
what?
ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 down, nobody on.
Got him.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Totally right.
Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's Josh Rojas. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list.
Batting a 320.
First pitch swinging.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Batting ninth,
Now it's the shortstop, Pedro Pajes. Foul ball there. And that's outside. And 1-1.
1-1.
And misses inside.
2-1.
All right, Pedro, I think you got a high walk rate because you are been getting walked a lot.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Upstairs.
You got a full count.
This one
You
in the
gotta
air.
be kidding me.
Muncy in position. 2 away now.
Got the pitch that he wanted,
Up
just a little
next
bit
for the
quick. Front
Cardinals,
shoulder open,
designated
backside
hitter,
collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle
Blanco.
not where he needed it to be.
So digging in, Dairon Blanco. And the first
1-0.
offering is not close.
Hey, do you? Nope. You just throw a splitter, slider, and sinker.
Ball.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Wait, I'm late on that.
The 2-1. And strike 2.
2-2.
Next pitch
That's
is
the ball.
downstairs.
Count's full.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Blanco
Okay.
started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. That's ball 4. He walked him.
Up
What a
next for the
battle.
Cardinals,
It's not always easy
left
laying off a
fielder,
3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Donovan.
Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Reached on an infield single his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off.
I should
If you
not
were
be
an
late on
average
that.
catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's in a great spot
0-2.
right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Blanco
That was good
off of
timing.
first
You
with
kidding
2
me?
away. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
There we go.
Lined, and that's a base
Check. No,
hit.
no.
Just kind of sliced that one into center.
There we go.
Now batting, first baseman, Josh
Here's Josh Bell. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swings through that one for strike
What am I
1.
doing? What am I doing? What am I doing?
0-1.
What am I doing? 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 I got too greedy.
Late swing, foul to the left. Here's the 0-2. Strike three. Roki gets the K.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
That was a dot. 0-2, I should have been swinging if it was close.
And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Holy, no way I was late on that.
Figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That missed inside. And the
That
count
felt like I
1-2.
timed that.
Cut out and missed. Struck him out. So he picks up his sixth.
Now he's going to tell me I'm early on it.
Now batting.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Herrera.
Of course game. Timing in this game is weird.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1.
No balls.
From
One
a
strike.
pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And that
Ball.
misses. And the count even 1-1.
1-1.
Swings for strike two.
1-2.
Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
The hole in the bat. Good timing. Really?
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Got a base hit out of that.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Ciani. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
0-1.
Getting too aggressive here.
Right through there for a strike.
One ball, two strikes.
Swings over the splitter for strike three.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar, grounded out his first time up. That one fouled off. That misses the zone,
ball.
and that's ball one.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2 outs.
Ball, that's
All right.
in.
And that's outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher,
3-1.
but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to
Full
stay
count.
focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
That's a base hit. Throw into third. And the throw's offline. Safe
There we
at
go.
third.
Come on, baby. There we go.
Now batting.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock.
Gotta send him. He had the
Always
momentum
feel
going.
good.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And here is Josh Rojas. Went down on strikes his first time through. Fly
No!
ball out to left center. Mullins in pursuit. And that is the inning. So the Cards
That was the
strand a
pitch and I
couple.
was
They
late.
trail here 1-0.
Another opportunity miss.
Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the start here in St. Louis. New inning getting started. And now here's the Dodgers designated. Just
Nope,
missed.
that's outside. Ball.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. That one finds the
That's a
zone.
99
and that is
steal
strike
rating, man.
one. Popped up. Gorman pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Should have missed it on purpose just to get him out at second.
Will Smith
Up
to the
next for the
plate.
Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Gray winds and deals.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Roll to short, could be 2. He's in there.
Beat him. Too late. Hey.
Good job of just putting the ball.
I should have just went for 1.
Strikes.
Because that ball was hit so slowly.
The pitch on the outside part of the plate like that just rolled over, but good hustle down the line and got the infield knock.
2 on, 1 out. Stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez. And that one fouled off.
That ball wasn't hit
He
hard
knows
enough for
they don't
a
want to
double
give him
play.
anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the top half of inning number 7. Now 1-1.
That's
Home plate
ball.
umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Up. You know you missed that call right there?
Towards first. Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score.
Back-to-back base hits. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. Got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Fouled off, he was late. Next offering is in for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
He went.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. No swing.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Nothing
2-2.
happening on the bases, though. Smith, the runner at third. Hernandez at first. One gone. That one misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
2 on, 1 out. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That's out to center field. Ciani makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead.
It was all over that fastball right there. I'll tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Just missed. And another ball.
Right,
Chris with that distraction
this
and a
swear
speedy
this out.
guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
No,
And
that
the
missed.
slider
That's a ball.
just misses.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
There's the strike.
And one.
Grounder off the pitcher. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Definitely
next for
some
the
concern
Dodgers,
here.
center
That ball
fielder,
came back and
Cedric
got him
Mullins.
right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue, and that's a really good sign.
And up next for Los Angeles, Cedric Mullins.
Yeah, you're done.
The skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. John Gray gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
So a
for the
lefty out of the pen,
Cardinals.
Zach Thompson.
Bringing in the
Number
lefty with a
57.
left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And a foul ball. Foul ball still 0-2. 2 on, 2 outs.
There we go.
Miss, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back. Swung on, belted. Back there. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-0.
I swear, you could hit another one that was out of the zone. This game is
That's the exact
bogus.
definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So up next, Mike Tauchman, 0 for 3 in this one. This one popped up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 3. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Thompson measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a forkball, and he occasionally uses a curve. Caught him looking for
This is just like the first inning. Fredman lead off, home run in the first.
2 down,
And now in the
bases
8th.
empty. Here's Mookie
Another
now.
solo home run.
Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone
And
in
then
the
we get
sport.
2 quick
How
outs.
difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound. We roll into the bottom of the 8th. Evan Phillips.
He's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in on strikes, attacking his hitters.
Back to the top of the order. So now here's the Cardinals designating the mound.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded
Number
with
48.
multiple outs to get in a tight
Blue
ball
Star
game.
Bravo.
A lot can happen right here.
So bases all loaded up.
Now batting,
Michael Ciani,
center
the next to
fielder,
hit.
Well, it's
Ciani.
critical right here that they bear down and
All right.
turn in some
I
quality
actually
at-bats, try to chip away at that lead.
did a little
because
sim.
if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And got some help.
And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
And
Well,
look,
this is a critical spot for both
the
the
bases
pitcher
loaded.
and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
base hit, man. Bring in 2 runs.
And that one missing low.
Brugge, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Who's that
The
third?
2-1. Outside.
3-1.
Ball 4.
Let's go.
And a run comes in to score.
Man, that looked to be in the strike zone right there. That's a tough one to have go against you and force in a run.
Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Golden opportunity right here. This is what stat nerds like myself might call
y'all saying, like,
a high
is it in a
leverage
little
situation.
Yeah, but not
cheating?
sure what
Like,
the
no,
numbers say, but
because
clearly an at-bat that
I
could
wasn't getting
change
no
the course of
offense
this
going,
game
so I was trying to sim to the end, and then this base loaded happened. So I decided to.
Ground ball could be 2. Wide throw, and it gets away. Runner around third. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
It's a tie game with the error throw.
Well, some errors hurt way more than others, right? And 2 runs come in right there, so definitely a tough one to get over. And
Oh
that could
my
have been a
goodness.
very different result if they make the play cleanly.
Go-ahead run is at third. Now it's going to be Josh Rojas. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
I'm curious. Should I send Newt?
That's a ball.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Justin Martinez getting ready to go. Garcia, a left-hander, also throwing.
And he really don't got speed to be stealing, but
Run at third. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 1-2.
And I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
2 on, 1 out. Grounder might be 2. 1 at second. Not in traffic.
let's go. We take the lead.
I promise you there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle.
Ball
and he
on
gets
contact,
rewarded
man.
with the RBI because of it.
Just slide in on second.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott. Struck. That one way outside. 1-0.
What a comeback game. From a little bit of help of simulation.
And another ball.
I know. I got a little bit help from the simulation, but still. I wasn't expecting this to happen. I thought.
Swinging a drive deep
After
right field. That's back.
a home run. Oh my goodness.
His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 7-4.
And that shot makes
It's
their
a
grip on the lead
Cardinals
even tighter.
late inning rally like they do in the late innings. I think we just broke their winning streak here. That's literally 7 runs in 1 inning.
You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch
Like
around,
seriously, I was
not
gonna
missing
sim to the
and a
end because it
hitter's
was
count.
bottom of the 8th. Because we wasn't getting no offense going, and all of a sudden this happened.
Manager out of the dugout,
I am glad
and he's gonna
I
make a change.
continued
is
to play
done,
when
and
I
as he
seen
heads
it,
for the
bases
dugout,
loaded.
we'll take a
I
quick
stopped the
break.
simulation. Like, you know
No
what?
arm on the mound when we get back.
Let me try it out. And I did. I'm glad I did. I think we end our losing streak.
New
And
pitcher
end
for the
their
Dodgers,
8-win streak.
Justin
Now
Martinez.
pitching for Los
Pretty tight
Angeles.
game, so they're looking for quality
Dodgers
pitches
had
out
us.
of him right here. Got to do his best to
And
keep the
we
score
did an
right where
amazing
it is.
comeback.
So 2 away with nobody on. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Dairon Blanco. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
That's the icing in the cake right there. That home run. That 2-run homer.
Ball 1 there.
1-1.
Right down the chute, and that is strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning.
All right.
The final damage here, they bat around. 10 come to the plate, 7 runs on the board. Through 8
7
full,
runs.
it's the Cardinals 7 and the
In the
Dodgers
8.
4. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Raisel Iglesias.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to
I
give
didn't
you
want to
the
put my
best
closer
at-bats
in,
they can. So
because he
it's
was
always
pretty
high
much
stress.
low on
Let's see
energy,
what he's
so
got
I'm gonna
here
give
to try
him a
and close
break.
it out.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Off the mark
technically,
there. Ball 1. Iglesias, an
he's a
all-star
closer too.
season ago. He features
But I wasn't
a changeup,
expecting to
a
get another
four-seamer,
closer
a slider, and he works in a
in the
sinker.
bullpen
That misses.
during the offseason.
2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's
'Cause
no
it was
doubt
during a
that the
trade.
success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Just missed.
Okay. Throw a strike here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Back to work. 3-2 now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
That's not where we need it. A walk.
So a man at first. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The changeup missing. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
All right.
Runner at first with no outs here. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That one missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand.
I should have just put my closer in.
That misses the zone. And a full count now.
Take a seat, my boy.
Strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
He's looking for fastball.
He's 2 outs away. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one's in there. Strike 1.
0-1.
And it's fouled away.
All right, got the 0-2.
Nice stop. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
It's all right.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
And now Marcus Semien steps up in a big spot. Right through there for a strike.
I should have just put my closer in.
The tying run at the plate.
That's a ball.
Just
Outside.
missed. Close, but called a ball. And a count 2-1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
He always been squeezing me.
Just
That's
missed.
a ball. 3-1.
Tying run at the plate. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. The throw in. The tag, and he's safe. It's 7-5 now.
Comes through with the
Up next
RBI.
for the
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
You gotta be kidding me.
So digging in, Cedric Mullins. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move.
Now pitching for
Andres
the
Munoz
Cardinals.
comes out trying to close it out.
Number
A chance at his
75.
first save of the year.
Andres Munoz.
And fouled off. Two on, one out. Pitch misses.
Missed, that's a
Ball
ball.
one.
Oh, the strike. Goodness.
And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Sets it
Take a seat.
down looking. Now only one out remaining.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in
batting,
scoring position
number
and 2
5.
strikes. Just put the ball in place
Over here
somewhere,
trying to get
and
help
you
from the
got a
up.
chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. He's provided a couple of memorable moments already today.
Oh, he did. First
2
inning.
impactful home runs.
I guess we ruined your
And the
night
second
with
one
your
came in the
2-homer.
8th inning. This guy's swinging a red-hot bat in this one.
Everybody want to see that.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
DeAndreas, I was trying to save you.
With the go-ahead
The
run
pitcher
at
on the mound
plate
wasn't
near the top of the ninth.
hitting the spot.
Hit hard on the ground is short.
Ball
And
game.
that is the ball game.
Well, this team just hadn't been playing fundamentally sound baseball, but today they put it together. This should start them rolling now. You have to pay attention to the details. If you do that with good pitching, good defense,
Victor,
you will win
I think
most of your
Victor's
ball
player of the
games.
game.
A 7-5
With his 2-run homer, I was
final
not
score in this
expecting for
one.
him to do.
For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.
That
I'm John
ruined
Shambi
the
saying
starter
so
pitcher
long.
win. 7 runs in the 8th, man. It's his first save of the season. Way to battle. We even the series. Now can we take the series? Which I doubt. We might be able to, because I didn't use a lot of my bullpen pitchers. Victor, no doubt, 2-run homer. I'm glad we had that 7 runs. Win at 7-5 in the 8. 7 runs in the 8th. Goodness, it would have been 8 runs if we kept going. What a game. We went all 7 innings until the 8th to get a runs in. But I'm TNT. Dynamite. Gamer. Your player of the game, Victor. It is 2-run blast. See y'all in the next video.